warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rima Adiva Akmalia. First, before I start, I would like to thank Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given me the opportunity to stand here in a perfect health to deliver my speech to you guys. I would like to ask you guys, how are you guys doing? Have you been well taking care of yourself? Speaking about taking care of yourself, I've been curious that just how careless have we been about our personal hygiene? Like, for example, how many times a day do you wash your hands? Or how many times a day you clean your phone, for example? Because I do notice that we often overlook this matter. And why I brought it up is because of the current rising pandemic right now. Yes, the coronavirus. Back then, the worst case scenario that could happen is having an upset stomach because of not washing your hands properly, or fatigue because of lack of sleep. But right now it has arising to become a bigger issue. Before I start to get to the main points, I would like to tell you guys that I will tell you guys about what is coronavirus, what is pandemic, and what can we do about it. In December 2019, the Chinese authorities had notified that a virus was spreading through their community, and the case doubling within days. This virus is the severe acute respiratory syndrome related coronavirus 2 that causes a disease called COVID19 that people simply call coronavirus. A virus itself is just a hole around genetic material and a few proteins. It is hardly a living thing. It can only live and duplicate itself when it is inside another living thing. Corona might spread via surfaces, but it is still uncertain on how long it will last. Its main way of spreading is via droplets, infection, like for example when someone coughs, or when you touch someone who is ill and then you touch your face afterwards. After getting the infection, the virus starts its journey from here. That the virus will enter your body deeper, and its main destination are the lungs, spleen, and the intestines, where it has critical effect. Corona connects to a specific receptor in your body to inject its genetic materials. And the corona, like any other viruses, do what it's usually doing, is to duplicate inside of your body. The virus duplicate the amount of its original copy until it reaches a critical condition. And when it reaches this critical condition, it releases the main instruction. It is to self-destruct. From this point, the virus will continue to spread all over your body, and within the span of 10 days, millions of body cells are infected and billions of viruses inhabited the lungs. But after a few days, the immune system will regain its control and recovery will start from then. Then, why it is so critical, why it is so concerning? It is because when corona infects your immune system, which is basically the cells that protect your body from illness. When the amount of viruses gets overwhelming, the immune system cannot handle it. Then, what about the symptoms? According to a Dr. Won Cheng Song, one of the doctors and also consultant in infectious disease, he said there's usually an incubation up to 14 days. After this incubation period, symptoms will start to appear from them. The common ones include fever, cough, dry cough, runny nose, sore throat, and also tiredness. In severe cases, it also includes difficulty of breathing or shortness of breath virus. So we should raise our awareness, and I will tell you how we can do that. I would like to tell you that there might be two outcomes with this pandemic. The first one is the fast spread, and the second one is the slow spread. In fast spread, a lot of people will get sick at the same time. And in slow spread, it will not be remembered by history. A fast pandemic will cost so many lives, and because it is a fast pandemic, a lot of people will get sick at the same time, and there will be not sufficient health care. Like for example, human resources like medical staffs or equipment like ventilators. When this happens, the medical staffs will also overwork themselves and become more prone to the virus to the point that they ended up getting sick as well, which also drops down the healing rate of the patients. What can we do about it? Okay, to avoid this, all of us should do what we can to turn this fast pandemic to slow pandemic. In Indonesia itself, there are more than 200 cases every day. And by the time I am talking right now, there are over 2 million cases all over the world. This is very concerning. And what we can do about it is, people often overlook this tip, but the best thing that we can do is to wash our hands. I keep emphasizing about this, is to wash our hands. Why is it such a big matter? It's because when we wash our hands, we use soap. The coronavirus itself encased by layer of fat. And as you knew, soap will wash away the fat, and it will make the virus cannot come in contact with our hands. Then the next thing that we can do is social distancing. This is also important, that stay at home and protect those who needs to go outside for the society to work. There are some people that cannot work from home, that has to go outside to work. It's like police officers, doctors, or even cashiers. We all depend on them, and they also depend on us on not getting sick. We can do so much things staying at home. like our responsibility as college student, as our college has already instructed, we can do online classes at home, we can be productive at home and learn many things as well. Please be aware of these two things is they are not infecting others and not getting infected. So that's all that I could deliver. That's all that I can say in this speech. I apologize if there were plenty of mistakes. I hope we all be blessed with good health, and always remember, we depend on each other, we protect each other, and protect yourself first. Do your part and stay at home. Thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.